Hey everybody, welcome to MVP Gaming Podcast, episode number 8. This is Grim with Grim's Forge Gaming from YouTube, and we are here with the owner of MVP Gaming, Jason. Jason, how are you?
Did you ever find Bugs Bunny attractive when he dressed up like a girl bunny? I'm sorry, it's Wayne and Garth. With you always is Garth. Hello, I am well, TJ. That's from Wayne's World for us old folks. I'm good.
Yeah, on. So we have a special guest here with us today. You want to introduce our guest, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely. Before I do that, May is Military Appreciation Month, and we have a veteran on. We have let's see if I can, over there on the far side, we have Grand007Pa, Uncle John. And also for veterans, MVP Gaming is hosting a live charity stream of Diablo 4. Let me throw up a banner. A charity live stream with the KC Fisher House, Kansas City Fisher House, to benefit that organization. A Diablo 4 Twitch charity broadcast, June 2nd, 2023. And hosting that, which you can find in our channel, is Laggy Lulu. She'll be hosting that event. It'll be on her and also on MVP's Twitch channel. But today we have the man himself, the legend, Grand007Pa. Now, I call him Uncle John because I am friends with his niece, Rachel, and Uncle John is awesome. She's told me some great stories, which we're going to talk about today on the podcast. As it is Military Appreciation Month, and Uncle John is a veteran, we thought we would bring him on the show. So welcome, Uncle John.
Welcome. Thank you for having me on, and just hope that I can survive this, or you guys can survive me, whatever the case might be.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. So Uncle John, Grand007Pa, has had quite the career. He's had quite the life. He is 78. You're still 78. When's your birthday, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes. Yeah, it's November.
So he's
7th.
still 78. So he is 78 years old and the oldest Fortnite active player. He actively wins games and matches. He's amazing at the game. He's got a huge following on YouTube. That's why we call him the legend, Uncle John the legend. He's quite good at Fortnite, and he's just an all-around great guy. One of the things we focus on here at MVP Gaming, especially on our podcast, is flipping the script, keeping things positive, avoiding toxicity, keeping things family-friendly, building community, having fellowship, and Uncle John fits right in with that. So we're very excited and happy to have him on today's show.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I just recently started playing Fortnite. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing Fortnite for around 4 years.
4 years?
So, well, it's been actually over 4 years because some of my mods have been mods for me for 4 years.
That is awesome.
So it's been probably close to 5 years.
Wow.
So,
yeah. I just recently started this last battle pass that started. I had never played the game before that, and it's a lot of fun. What's your favorite game mode that you play in?
I spent a lot of time for several years playing solos as much as I could. Now, of course, I've been streaming for 4 years, so I when I stream, I play squads. So I'm used to that. But I have put a tremendous amount of time into solos. If you go check my record, it will show you that I've got more time and kills and deaths and everything in solos than anything.
That's awesome. I've been having a lot of fun with the game. Are you a fan of Star Wars?
I used to be. Yeah, it's I used to like watching all the anything to do with sci-fi, Star Wars,
Yeah.
uh, anything like that at all on TV, any of the series or movies or anything. So having that in Fortnite it's a big thrill in a way. It's like all the Star Wars characters came to visit. So
Yeah. So they just
that's
Fortnite's doing a Star Wars event right now, and
right.
they have quests and stuff like that as well. And they've got lightsabers in the game, and you can interact with either Obi-Wan Kenobi, um, Darth Maul, or Anakin Skywalker, and each one of them has a different lightsaber core, and after you do that, then you get access to these like force abilities and double jump and speed. So that's been so much fun. I've been really impressed for like the seasons, like they just coming off of Easter, and they had the Easter eggs in the game, and you could go around and find the Easter eggs, and they had like Easter egg launchers, like grenade launchers and all kinds of funny stuff. So they do a really good job with that game.
Do you,
Yeah,
Uncle?
I played a few games of the ranked today, and uh, I was carrying a regular sword and a lightsaber
Yeah.
because the way it is right now, you almost need both.
Yeah. Very mobile with that, the kinetic blade and the light.
Right,
Yeah, I love that.
right.
So, do you have a favorite lightsaber that you're using right now, force ability wise?
The one that most people want to get their hands on, that's the red one
Yeah,
that throws the rocks and that.
yeah. You can if you
Oh,
can one shot people, even if they've got full shields, if you land every one of those rocks on
yeah,
them. So
right. Yep.
everybody in my group was complaining about them. Like, man, that thing is so strong.
Oh, it is. I mean, it tears stuff down and uh, really messes things up. My
Yeah.
cam's getting off a little bit, so I'm having to adjust a little bit. Depends on where I sit.
You're
If I
good. You're
move
good,
just
sir.
a
You're good,
couple
Uncle
inches,
John.
why
Yeah, it's a little bit tight.
Yeah,
Do
we'll
you ever
get
play
it.
with any of your followers? Do you ever play with anybody that that watches you stream, Uncle John?
Oh yeah, every night. That's who I play with when I do the squads. Because I usually start my stream with one solo game, and then by the time I'm done with that game, I've got enough in the queue to have a full squad. So then I bring them in and do a squad game. We do two games, two squad games, and then I switch out to the next three in the queue and do two more games, and we do that until I quit. I usually play till around 2 in the morning.
Wow.
So
That's
Yeah.
about
Do
the
you
time I'm
guys
getting
like
up.
build or no build? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Jason's an early riser. He is getting up at 2 a.m.
yeah. No, we normally play build because we tried to no build when they come out with it, and even though I'm not really a builder, it's not that I can't, not that I don't know how to build, and that I'm so slow because of my age and that well, by the time I stop and think of how to do something, the fight's over. You've killed me. So you know, there's no sense in considering myself a builder. I use it to build ramps to go up over hills or onto something and stuff like that. Once in a great while, I will throw up a box or something to protect myself, but it's kind of rare. Uh, but even though I'm not really a builder, I feel more comfortable in build mode, and the people in my chat do too. They all prefer the build mode, or most of them do anyway.
Yeah, because you can't really get caught out
So
in the open field, right? You could just throw up a wall and
right,
yeah,
yeah,
I like that.
it's
I play a no build to start because I just don't
uh,
know how to build yet.
right,
But when I'm playing with my buddies, they all play build. And whenever
yeah,
they see me build out of the blue, they're all like, "Oh," like it's
yeah,
the greatest thing ever. uh, I was rebooting one of them, and I was like, "Wait, watch this!" And I built a little wall around me before I reboot, and everybody was like flipping out. And I'm like, "See,
Right.
I can build. I can't build. I just threw up 3 walls around me."
Well,
So
the trouble with no build when they come out with it was the reason a lot of people went back to build mode was as soon as they come out with no build, all the pros, the big streamers and that, the real sweaty players, all went to no build. So he was constantly getting killed by these pros. The ones who were the best in the game, they all went to no build. And I'm sure one thing that had to do with that was they figured automatically that, well, we got all these people that can't build, that aren't good fighters usually if they can't build. So we're going over there and get all the kills we can. And so I watched them, go and get 30, 40 kills, because they could, because they had easy pickings. It was easy to get the kills. So, but that's one reason why we stick with build mode, and it's still sweaty, but I don't think it's as bad as no build.
yeah, I don't know anything. I'm still learning about the game.
Uh,
Every time I play, I learn something new. Is there a matchmaker rating or some? How do they know how to pair you? Like, I'm so new. I've played less than a month. Or does it not even matter? It's complete RNG, and if I land in with those pros, that's the way it goes.
yeah, they have at times had that in the game. Uh, they supposedly match you up with people somewhere near your abilities and that or whatever your record, your gaming record. But now, since they come out with the ranked now, supposedly in the ranked, you're not supposed to get anybody higher or not much higher anyway than what you are. But it's not really true because I was in there playing ranked and I ran into some really, really sweaty players who shouldn't have been down at my level. And so, but I've heard others say too that it's not really the way ranked should be.
Yeah. What do you get from
So
doing ranked anyways, other than supposedly ranked? Is there like reward
they,
something?
yeah, they give you different things so far, like emotes and simple things, versus Modern Warfare, who HB, one of my mods, he and I have played a lot of Modern Warfare together, and we went into rank there. And once you got up to rank 5, which isn't easy, but once we got to rank 5, we got a jumpsuit, which is the pants and a hoodie,
Oh wow.
and so we got at least we got something, for making it that high. Now Fortnite, from what I've seen, they don't do anything like that. So I don't know if it will at some point or not. But so far, from what I've seen, all they give out is like emotes and just different things, camos for your weapons and stuff, and things like that.
With me
So
being so new at the game, if you could give me 3 tips or 3 helpful advice, like work on this or focus on that, what would those 3 things be? Something to help me out. Or if you could go back and tell early you when you first started playing, what would be those 3 things?
number one, concentrate on every shot being a headshot. It doesn't matter how far away they are or whatever. Try to make it a headshot. You will get kills quicker. And believe me, I need to take this advice to heart myself because I'm not that good. I'm really not for as long as I played the game. But a lot of it is my age, my response time, my vision, it's a variety of things that kind of handicap me. But I try. I do the best I can. And but go for the headshots. That's because if you're in a close-up fight, fairly close with somebody, and they're getting headshots on you, and I don't care if you have hit them 1,000 times more than they've hit you, they will get the kill because of the headshots. So headshots is number one. The other thing is don't be afraid to spend all your time hiding. If you want to really accomplish something in the game and get good, go after them. Go out and fight. You have to. Otherwise, you'll be. See, I do a lot of hiding in that. I'm not afraid to go out and fight, but I do a lot of hiding because of my handicaps, which makes it harder for me, to see and to focus. And sometimes uh, I'll have people right in front of me, standing in the open, and I won't even see them because I have a lot of trouble with the graphics in Fortnite anyway. A lot of trouble with it. With Modern Warfare, I don't have the problems. It's a different graphics and I see okay in Modern Warfare, but Fortnite it's got a glare to it that really my eyes actually hurt after an hour of playing Fortnite, but they don't with Modern Warfare. So I don't know. I don't know. They have changed the graphics, and they have, and supposedly made them better, more vibrant, and stand out better, and everything. But I don't know what does it, but something about the graphics really bothers my eyes. So, but anyway, yeah, just the main things to me is don't be afraid to go after them. That's how you're going to get the kills and how you're going to accomplish things. And the other thing, and it'll make you a better player. And then the headshots. That's to me, that's the two main things. And HB had put something in there uh, in chat about uh, okay, I've had 4,541 career wins so
Wow.
far.
That's epic. That's awesome.
It's a lot of wins.
Uh, yeah.
So, Uncle John, what
A lot
got
of
you into
wins.
gaming? Go ahead, DJ.
No, go ahead.
Uncle John, what got you into
Okay,
gaming? How old were you when you? We got some lag. We got some buffering and some lag going on. I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. I I don't know. It wasn't much after games come out, the electronic games come out, that I, of course, got into that. And I back then it was just a little keyboard, and that was it. You hook it up to a TV and type stuff in it, and it would do different things. And there was simple little games put into it, and uh, like Pong, and uh, then they come out with the one where you shoot the uh, flying saucers and stuff like this, and different ones like that. And it was just real simple games. And then and then when they come out with, that's back with the old 8088 processors and that, and uh, before they even come out with the
We're gonna take a quick break to fix some technical difficulties. We'll be right
CPU,
back. We got some
like a
people
287
disconnecting and
or
stuff. 1 second.
286 or anything like that.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to MVP Gaming Podcast episode number 8. We have some technical difficulties. Hopefully, we've got everything sorted out. Grand007Pa and I had an epic conversation about Fortnite, and it was all missed. So we're going to revisit some of this. But I was asking him, some of the questions was, hey, if you could go back in time and tell yourself 2 or 3 tips to make yourself a better Fortnite player, what would those tips be? And if you want to revisit those tips, because I think they're absolute gold.
Okay, well, it's Fortnite can be a real fun game, but it can be like any game. It can be a real uh, teeth gnashing, pulling your hair out game too. And one of the things that will help stop that from happening is to train yourself to get uh, every headshot that you can as a headshot. Don't just shoot, randomly at them. Uh, Try to be precise as you can, and sometimes you don't have much time to do that. But try to be as precise as you can, and get on their head. You will get kills a lot quicker and get a lot more of them doing that. And the other thing is, don't be afraid to get out there and go after them. The only way you'll learn to be really good, to be alert and aware of what's around you, is to go after them. And it's they're the two best things to do in the game. But it's the going after them thing is you got to balance that between what's smart at the time and what isn't. If don't be afraid to go after them, because after they've been in a fight, it's almost guaranteed they're going to be low on health, no shield. That's when you want to go after them.
Right.
So, but that's the two main things I know of to tell you about how to approach the game as far as fighting and that.
To our viewers, I have to apologize. I live in a community area and we have community Wi-Fi, so the Wi-Fi crashes sometimes. That's why we never do live podcasts. And we made an exception for Grandpa, Uncle John, because we love him so much. So we made an exception for him. So I've switched over to a cellular connection, and it should be a little bit better, a little bit, poquito better, but not much. I am extremely sorry. My internet is horrible. That's why I'm moving. But we can roll on now.
Yeah, we were talking about the his favorite loadout too earlier. He had mentioned that he obviously the lightsabers, especially the red one, is very, very strong. Like you can one shot somebody if you land the ability on somebody. And the kinetic blade, the mobility that the kinetic blade brings, plus it's got a knockback if you're channeling through the attacks on it. But I asked him, well, aside from that, what's your favorite loadout and like primary weapon? And if you want to revisit the answer on that.
Yeah, I always carry a shotgun. Usually, my preference is the Maven, the auto, and the red dot rifle. And if I can get it, preferably the exploding red dot, because of the amount of damage it done. But I always carry. Well, it depends. If I'm carrying two swords or a sword and a lightsaber, then all I carry is hopefully the med spray. Uh, but if I only have the one sword or lightsaber, then I carry meds like the med spray or med kit and shield. So I've got both of them. So, but, and I know the pros usually don't carry meds, they just carry the shield. But I'm not a pro, so.
You are a pro. You are a pro.
I just had one of the guys I was playing with. You know those exotic Blink SMGs that are in the game.
Right.
He said, "Hey, pick this up," and he drops it on the ground, and he says, "Shoot a couple shots and then reload it, and then hit." I forgot what he had me do now because and then I like blinked forward and I'm like, whoa, what is that? And
Right.
he's like, that's why they called the Blink SMG. And
Yeah.
I had no clue that was even a thing, right? I'd be shooting somebody and
Yeah.
they straight disappear, and now I know why. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some videos of ones using that, and they will do that and go from here to over there, blink, and then they'll do it again and go someplace else in a blink, and they just keep doing that. And so me, I would rather have my shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So
like you were talking about how valuable headshots are, I'm just thinking
uh,
center mass. I just want to make sure I hit them, but I'll put
right.
an entire magazine into somebody and they just one pump me with their shotgun and I die.
Yeah, that's because they're usually a lot of the players try to get headshots. They do because they know, they can one pump you with a headshot and they got you.
Yeah.
Where if you can shoot somebody in the midsection 3 or 4 times sometimes and not kill them. So, go for them headshots. Go for the headshots.
Yeah, so valuable. I love that you were talking about look for the fights too. That's kind of where I'm at in my journey. I just go in hyper aggressive and just look for fights and then see how quick
Right.
I can recover or bounce back and then
Right.
gunfire over here. Let's go see what we can
Uh-huh.
get into or get out of, that's part of
Right.
it too. So,
Right. Well, it's they've got that thing in solos where if you uh, get 10 kills in a game and then win the game, you get that accolade thing that'll be in your career stuff.
yeah.
So, and I try getting that every season.
Awesome.
So I try. I don't always succeed, but
Are you a quester? Do you get your dailies done and stuff like that?
I used to. I used to do all the quests, and I try to do some of them now. But my time is split between because I used to put a lot of time into Fortnite, a tremendous amount of time. Now, when I'm not streaming Fortnite, I'm usually playing Modern Warfare 2. So I put my time into quests in Modern Warfare 2 and working on the weapons and upgrading and working on the camos. I've made some accomplishments there that most of the people in Modern Warfare 2 don't ever accomplish. So it's like having the mastery on the special weapons. All three special weapons they have, I've got the mastery done on all of them, which uh, is the shield, a battle shield, swords, dual swords, katanas, and uh, a battle knife. And I've got the mastery done on them. So you not only have to rank them up, do all the kills and do all the things, the quests and that to get them up there, but once you've done all that and you have all the camos, you go back and you start over with a gold camo and work your way up through the platinum and the poly camos. And you've got to get, like for instance, for the gold, you got to get, I think it's 100 kills uh, with it. And then platinum is 200. Then the poly is, I think, 300. Then the last one, the Orion, is 400 kills. So by the time you're done, after you got it, all this other done, you've already got probably 1,000 kills with that weapon. Now you're going to have to do another 1,000 just to get to finish that up. So it takes a lot of time, a lot of. But I've got that mastery on all three of the heavy weapons there. So that's something I'm sure is really rare. There aren't that many that got it done. So it's, but stuff like that is what I like to work on, and but but then I go back to Fortnite and try to do enough of the challenges and that to complete the battle pass and do what I can in it.
So streaming on Twitch, was that something that you were like, you know what, I think I want to do that? Or did someone else say, hey,
No,
you just killed like 30 people. You need to be streaming on Twitch?
yeah, no, no. I after I started playing, I was introduced to an old guy in Texas, retired law enforcement officer, who was playing. He went by Old Buzzard T, and he was a couple of years younger than me, but uh, we were both in our 70s, and so we started playing together, and we played together for uh, probably a year, and then he kept telling me I needed to stream, and loads of other people kept telling me, "Hey, you need to stream," and I didn't want to. All I wanted to do was play games. Eventually, after they hounded me over it, eventually I gave in. And then old Buzzard T and I used to stream and play together every day then. I mean, we were both streaming, but one would invite the other one, and we would go into their chat. Then we would be streaming and playing together the whole stream. And he would invite somebody from his queue, and I'd invite somebody from my queue. And that's the way we did it. So we'd have a squad. But then he passed away a couple years ago. So that was really rough. We got to be really close friends.
Yeah.
But
The community that do you feel like your family has expanded because you have regulars that tune in to see you play, and you feel like your family's expanded with the streaming?
oh yes, and I can go in just about any streamer's stream and say hello, and there are people there that immediately know who I am. Most of the streamers, the bigger ones especially, know who I am, and it's because if you Google Grand007Pa, you'll come up with all kinds of stuff about me. So I mean, I'm I don't know why they tell me I'm horrible painless.
Horrible? What? You're not horrible. You're wonderful. You know, one of the things I'd like to talk about a little bit, if we could, is Uncle John, Grandpa. You have a very positive community. You have a very great followers. They love you to death. How do you encourage that positive interaction? What do you do to promote non-toxic and just that fellowship and that community that you have? How have you built that community? What is your secret sauce? Why is it that you love to promote such warmth and positivity amongst people?
It's as family friendly. It's because I've had a lot of kids. Old Buzzard T and I both had a lot of kids coming in playing, and parents who wanted a safe place for their kids and a place they could go and didn't have no toxicity at all. They didn't have to put up with no racial, sexual stuff, no nobody talking politics or religion and getting into fights and all this kind of stuff. And so that's, that's the way I've been right from the beginning. And I I push that. I won't tolerate anything. And plus, I've got a number of people that are handicapped in some way, and in the chat, and if there's somebody comes in, like I've got one girl that comes in. She's been coming in since she was in her mid-teens, and uh, she has a lot of speech problems with that because of handicaps. And she comes in and people pick on her and everything, and that. And the thing is you better not pick on the girl. I will not tolerate it. I don't care what, how much trouble she has talking, how loud she gets at times, whatever. I don't care. I will not put up with you saying anything about her. And, the other people that's in there, they have handicaps. Hey, and we've got into some big discussions in my chat about this. And that stuff, it's stuff like that that I think uh, makes the people feel really, really comfortable in there. And because of that, they come in and they really enjoy themselves. They really know they're not going to have to worry about nothing. They when they're in my chat, they're in a safe space. They're in a place where we won't tolerate nothing. They all get along great. They chat and joke around and everything. They all come in and play together, or a lot of them do, and it's just a good, fun place to be.
Well, we certainly appreciate your followers helping us out today with this stream. They've been a huge help. So we definitely thank them for that. We had in chat somebody say that your secret sauce is your singing ability. They wanted to hear you sing. We have a request for a live song, and my birthday is coming up. So if you, please, Uncle John, would sing me happy birthday for our audience, I would love that.
I'm going to mute myself and sing along.
Oh, my singing happy birthday is a big joke in my chat. I've done it for a long time now. And, if I don't sing it for somebody's birthday, they're disappointed because I've done it for so long. And I've had people tell me when I sang happy birthday to them that, hey, that meant the world to them, because they said if you hadn't done that, nobody would have done anything or said anything about my birthday. So they wouldn't have acknowledged it at all. So it's, if it'll brighten somebody's day and make them feel better, hey, I don't care how bad a singer I am. You just put up with it. Because they all joke with me about I can't sing, and I can't sing. But
you can sing. It just might not. Some people might not think it's good, but you can definitely sing.
No, I just it's an old man with a rough voice that is I don't know, making sounds. That's all.
I'm gonna Uncle John, I'm gonna put a picture up here from your Instagram. So
okay.
And I'd like comments. Let me throw this up here real quick.
Oh, you got it. All right.
Who is that? Who was that? What can you tell us about that? I'm gonna put it up one more time.
That was from back when I did put on Elvis shows at nursing homes in Indiana. And the hair that I had then, I used some black wash out dye, but the my hair there was my hair.
Wow.
I had not the sideburns, they were stick-on sideburns. But my hair, I had to go to a hairdresser, and she did it like Elvis's hair. So but yeah, I did Elvis shows, an hour Elvis show, and then my one daughter out there, she went ahead and she joined me. We made it an Elvis and Dolly show, and worked out fantastic. I mean, it was just trying to entertain the people, give them a little bit of something to get their mind off of their troubles and their pain and misery, and uh, just uplift their day uh, some. And we was told by a number of people that, oh, you can make money doing this, and we talked about it, and we said no, that's not what this is about. It's all about helping somebody have a better day. And so, and the older people all liked Elvis and Dolly. So,
Yeah.
it really went over big. So, in fact, there was a newspaper, Greencastle, Indiana, that did an article on us and put pictures in it. So,
That's
it,
awesome.
yeah, it was, it was a good experience, real good.
Do you feel like
But
you still bring that positivity and that joy to people now through gaming? It was through Elvis. So is this a
well,
reoccurring theme in your life of helping other people and bringing positivity to the life?
I try to. It's like in my chat, I try to give them a feeling of, uh, even though it's through the chat, I'm, with my attitude and the way I talk to them and I am with them and everything, because I try to encourage them, different ones, and talk to them about different problems at times. Uh, I just try being there for them. And uh, that's what a grandpa or a great grandpa does. You just try being there for them, and because most of them in the chat are young enough to be my kids,
Or grandkids?
and yeah, or grandkids or great grandkids. Because I've got some that come in there and play once in a great while now. I don't have that many kids anymore, but once in a while, I still have one come in like 8 years old or something and plays. Him and his dad or something will come in and play. So, but I don't know. Uh,
Do you like to hang in a storm and get heals and weapons?
uh, that's something. That's something they pick on me about all the time because uh, the storm will come and I see an ammo box or a chest, I've got to go open it. It doesn't matter. Knowing the storm can kill me.
Hey, you were talking about the red lightsaber being very strong damage wise. I
Uh,
found that too, and I was really liking the red one. But the one that does the force push, when
yeah,
you
the
get
blue
down to
one.
the real
Yeah.
end game and the circle's really small, I think I probably won 6 matches with that one, just
Uh,
pushing the people out into the storm. Just bye,
yeah.
have a nice trip.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I did that to somebody in the ranked, and I used it and I threw him out into the storm. Well, he was running back out of the storm. It got down to was three of us left in the game. Uh, he was running back out and he was going to make it, but I started shooting him with my rifle, and he got right to the edge and stopped and was shooting me, and we ended up killing each other at the same time.
No.
Meanwhile, the other
Oh,
guy's hiding in a bush somewhere,
oh
and
yeah,
he wins, and he's like,
yep.
I don't know.
But that's kind of rare, but it does happen where you kill each other at the same time like that. I've had it happen a number of times. So,
Yeah.
But it's interesting, and I didn't see how there was any way possible that he would survive getting back out of that storm, because it was taking probably 8 at the time, which is real powerful. I have no idea how he survived it, but he did.
Yeah, I've been thinking
But
about some pretty funny like personal challenges. Like, I wonder how many people I can kill with a car in this next game.
uh, yeah, oh, I've done that. I mean, I think most of us have run around with a car. In fact, it can be a challenge to do that sometimes. You
Yeah.
know, get 1 or 2 or whatever kills with a vehicle, and but oh, I ran around and got all the kills I could with a vehicle before.
Yeah. Next match,
And
grenades only.
yeah, well, yeah, anything, yeah. Because I used to use grenades a lot, an awful lot. I used to love grenades,
Yeah.
but a couple of grenades can make the difference between winning and losing a game. So,
Yeah. Outside of the harvesting tool, because that's really hard to
uh,
kill people with. What's like the hardest thing to kill someone with? That would be a really good challenge. Like fireflies or what?
no, fireflies isn't hard. It just you have to have enough of them to have enough fire spread out around where they can't get out of it.
Ah, okay.
But the idea isn't just try throwing it on them, but throw it on them and then throw it around them so that it spreads out and they can't get out of that fire before it kills them.
Yeah. What do you think the hardest challenge would be with a weapon? If they said, "Hey, you can only use this weapon and you got to get 10 plus kills."
Somebody
What's
keeps
what
saying tin cans. Tin
Like,
cans is what they keep saying.
10 cans? You
yeah,
throw
yeah.
'em?
Your pickaxe
You're picking.
Yeah,
for
the harvester, you
generally,
gotta pickaxe them. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I when I
yeah.
first got the game, I'd never even played it yet, and Steve Rogers was available, and Captain America was available, and so I was like, never even played the game, but I like Captain America, and so I got him, and maybe my second or third game in, I land right on a point where another person
Oh,
lands on
you
the
can't.
point, and
Uh-huh.
are you there?
Yeah.
Oh. We both land on a point and there's no weapons around, and so we end up I kill him with
Uh,
my shield, with the Captain America shield. My harvesting.
yeah.
So
Yep. Well, uh, about we've had the different characters in the game at different times, like Iron Man and different ones.
yeah.
And I killed Iron Man with a pickaxe, and he was really powerful. But the rest of the squad had been fighting him, got his health down some. I was upstairs in that building where he was looking for weapons. We had just landed, and I couldn't find a weapon. Well, my team all ended up dead. And I thought, why not? Why even worry about it? I ran down and ran after Iron Man, started pickaxing him, and ended up killing him.
I love
And
that.
so we've got the clip of it. It's on in my clips. So
Would you say that's your most epic moment, or is there one that stands
one
out?
one of them, oh, I tried pickaxing a number of the different superheroes. That so it was a challenge. It was just something to do. So Wolverine, I did it to Wolverine,
You
and he
pickaxe him?
was yeah pickaxing. They were shooting him while I was pickaxing him, but still I was pickaxing him when he died. So it was just, like I say, it was just a personal challenge, just something I wanted to do.
How funny is that to forever be remembered? Like you're that Wolverine
Right.
guy, and
Yeah.
Grand 007Pa pickaxe me to death.
Right. Yeah.
So Uncle John, who
Well,
inspires you? Who inspires you, Uncle John? Who is the person that inspires you the most that you look up to that you try to emulate?
oh my, that's I don't know. I just try being myself. If there's anybody that I
Like maybe from your past that reminded you that you tried to
yeah,
look up.
yeah, the only one that I know would be old Buzzard T, and the old guy that I used to play and stream with, because everything, we did everything the same. We believed in having the same kind of stream, and he was like me. He wouldn't tolerate nothing, in his stream, in his games, and which surprised me for a retired law enforcement officer. But that's the way he was, the way he believed, and so, but and yet he was there for his chat, his stream. He was there to, if he could help somebody, he would help them in that, and was always full of good advice and that. So if there's anybody, it would be him.
That's awesome. I love that.
So,
Now,
well, I had excuse me, I had a memorial for him a year after he passed away
really,
on here.
would you like to
Yeah.
talk about that?
Well, yeah, it's because a lot of the people from his chat came to me when he passed away. Yeah, because they all knew me anyway. Our people in our chats went back and forth, and but anyway, he had a granddaughter that used to come in, and grandson used to come in and play with us too, and so it really bothered everybody, the ones in my chat, because a lot of my mods were mods for him too. So, uh, after when it got close to a year after he passed away, why, I decided to do a stream dedicated to him. And
Awesome.
so I got a hold of his granddaughter and let her know, and I asked. Well, I told her, I said, let the family know, let the wife know, and everything. And if they want to, watch the stream, they can. And I there's a guy that in New Mexico that is a Christian man that writes songs and sings them and that. And he had wrote a song uh, called "My Best Friend" about a friend of his that passed away.
Wow.
And I heard it, and uh, it fit this perfect. And so I got a hold of him, asked for permission to use the video of him singing that in this memorial service, and he gave me permission to use it. So during the memorial service, which his granddaughter and I come in and played with us some afterwards,
Hmm.
they were there. His wife, everybody was watching the memorial service. A lot of his family. But anyway, I played that video with that song. So it turned out really good. The video of it's on my YouTube, so it's there.
You're going to sing
We
a
had
highlight reel of it right now, aren't you?
so no, no. Uh,
Do you have anything
it,
left on your bucket list being 78 years old? Do you have anything left on your bucket list of something that you've always wanted to do that if you have the opportunity, you're like, that's my number one?
oh my, I really don't know what it would be because I've done so much in my life. I really, with all the places I've been in my life, and I've been to most of the states. I've been to 6 or 7 different countries.
Wow.
I've been to, just, I've been all over, done everything. Even panned for gold, some, just done, I've done a little bit of everything. So it's just I don't really have anything real big that I feel like I'm missing in life that I wish I could have done or anything. It's just I feel really really content with what I've done, what I've accomplished, and I didn't end up a multi-millionaire, but hey, that isn't necessarily what makes you happy.
No, money does not bring happiness.
So
It's the
no,
people. It's the people in your life, your family, your friends, those people that you
right?
get to interact with on a daily basis, that you get to bring
Yep,
positivity to, and that they return positivity back to you. That's what makes a fulfilling
right,
life, in my opinion. I mean, that's just Jason, but
right. Yeah, excuse me, uh, Jason.
yes, Uncle John,
There's something I'm going to say to you.
please do, sir.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jason. Happy birthday to you.
Be still, my beating heart. That was great, Grand. That was great. That was great, Uncle John. That was fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My birthday is coming up. Anybody that wants to mail me presents, it's in a couple of weeks.
There
I'll
you
post.
go.
I'll post a PO box in the chat that you can mail me presents. Some people
If
muted the stream temporarily while you were singing.
right,
Unfortunately,
right, that would be HB, yeah.
we gave away the secret code to the secret safe with the $1 million when he was singing. So if you muted, you missed out. Thank
Uh,
you, Uncle John. I appreciate
yeah.
that.
If
TJ,
if
any last questions? Any last anything, TJ?
No,
well,
I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see in my like death recap in Fortnite. Grand 007Pa will be there, and I think it's going to be cool. So
yeah,
I would like to thank all of Uncle John Grand 007 Pa's followers for watching the stream. Again, my apologies for the internet issues. My internet here is not very good. I apologize. I'm moving. Don't worry, I'm moving. But we have a Discord. We have an MVP Discord. I'm gonna send the link to Uncle John so that way he can post it in his information on his Twitch. But we'd like to invite everyone from his community to join the Discord. You're welcome to take it over and to make it a safe space for fellowship, for friendship, for interacting one with another in a positive, enlightening way, because that's what we like in MVP Gaming. So it's an official welcome to anyone that would like to join our Discord and have a place to hang out and to communicate and have all that fun stuff. Uncle John's niece, Rachel, has set it up and she's gotten it ready for you guys. So you're welcome to come over and to, enjoy some fellowship and some friendship and everything. Uncle John Grand, thank you so much for joining us on this stream. To all his followers who are watching, we appreciate this. And yeah, stay positive. Flip the script. If somebody's being toxic, flip the script. Return negativity for positivity, and be good to each other. TJ?
that's all I got. You guys be safe. It was great meeting you.
yeah, you too. Yeah,
Okay. Bye.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you.